purpose of this program is to show you the correct opening, operating, and closing procedures for the Taylor Model 339-754 soft-serve gravity-fed freezers. The 339-754 are Twistmaster console models, which allow you a choice of two separate flavors from the outer spouts or an equal combination of both from the center spout. For all practical purposes, the procedures covered in this program will apply to many models of similar nature, some being counter and console versions. Your operator's manual will explain the individual model differences. The procedures followed in this training program are those found in your Taylor operator's manual. Keep the manual close by as a resource guide. These procedures are important and must be followed accurately to ensure the correct operation of your freezer. For this program, we have selected the 754 model to demonstrate. The 754 has two freezing cylinders of 3.4 quart, 3.2 liter capacity. The 339 has two freezing cylinders of 2.8 quart, 2.7 liter capacity. Both models have mix hoppers of 20 quart, 18.9 liter capacity. We start your Taylor training where you have entered the store in the morning and find the parts disassembled and laid out for air drying from the previous night's cleaning. Opening procedures will show you how to assemble the parts into the freezer, sanitize them, and prime the freezer with fresh mix prior to serving product. Let's review the disassembled parts from your freezer. This is the air mix feed tube. It's hollow with a port opening at only one end. The air tube regulates the combination of air and mix that enters the freezing cylinder. This is the air orifice. It restricts the amount of air entering the freezing cylinder. The number of this orifice may differ depending on various products. The standard size is number A100. This is the beater assembly. It blends air and mix while turning inside the freezing cylinder and also ejects product from the cylinder. Depending on the age of your freezer, the beater design may differ. These are the scraper blades. They scrape frozen product off the inside wall of the freezing cylinder. The blades can be made of plastic for the new design or metal for the old design. This is the drive shaft and is used to rotate the beater assembly. This is the freezer door assembly. The door covers the open end of the freezing cylinder and provides a dispensing port for the frozen mix. These are the hand screws. They secure the door into position. Here are the adjustable draw handles. The handle operates the draw valve which starts or stops the flow of product. This is a pivot pin and is used to secure the draw handles to the freezer door. These are the design caps. They fit over the bottom of the freezer door spout and provide a star design to the product. These are the prime plugs. When raised during priming, they allow undesired air to escape from the freezing cylinders and gives a visual indication when the cylinder is properly primed. These are O-rings, which seal various freezer parts. They need to be lubricated to provide an adequate seal. Here's a tube of Taylor Lube, an approved lubricant for moving parts and O-rings. O-rings, gaskets, seals, and the like are wear items that need to be replaced on a 3-month maintenance schedule. A tune-up kit containing all the necessary replacement parts is available from your Taylor distributor. Before starting the morning opening procedures, first sanitize your hands in an approved solution. Begin by lubricating the groove and shaft portion of the drive shaft. Slide the seal over the shaft and groove until it snaps into place. Next, fill the inside portion of the seal with lubricant and the flat side of the seal. Do not lubricate the hex end of the drive shaft. Now, insert the drive shaft into the rear shell bearing and engage the hex end firmly into the coupling. Assemble the beater assembly by slipping one end of the scraper blade under the hook at the front end. Now wrap the blade around the helix and slip the end under the rear hook. Repeat for the second blade. Slide the beater partway into the freezing cylinder. And while looking into the cylinder, align the hole at the end of the beater with the flats on the end of the drive shaft. Then complete the installation. Install the remaining beater assembly following the same procedure. For proper scraping, there should be a snug fit of the blades to the freezing cylinder. If not, contact your Taylor distributor. Should your freezer have metal scraper blades, check the blades for nicks or signs of wear. Replace if necessary. And be careful, these blades are sharp. Prepare the beater assembly by placing the rear blade over the two rear holding pins. Assure the blade is over both pins. Hold the rear blade onto the beater and slide the assembly into the freezing cylinder halfway. Then install the front blade over the front holding pins and complete the installation. Repeat this procedure for the remaining side. Assemble the freezer door by sliding the gasket over the baffle rod and into the grooves on the back side of the door. Note that the gasket has a knife edge and a round edge. The round edge is against the door. Assemble the front plastic bearing over the baffle and position so that the flanged edge is against the back of the door. Some units may require a smaller bearing to be used with the older beater design. Assemble in the same manner. Repeat this procedure for the other side of the door. Do not lubricate the gasket or the front bearing. Next, slide the two O-rings into the grooves on the prime plug and evenly lubricate. Repeat for the other prime plug. Then, insert the prime plugs into the holes atop the freezer door and push down. Install the freezer door by inserting the baffles into the beater openings and position the door flush with the freezing cylinder. Next, install the hand screws. Long ones on top, short ones on bottom. Then tighten using a crisscross pattern to get a snug fit. Ready the 3 draw valves by sliding the 2 O-rings into the grooves on each valve and lubricate. Then lubricate the freezer door spouts from the top and the bottom. Insert the draw valves from the bottom up until the slotted opening of the valve comes into view. Now slide the O-ring into the groove on the pivot pin and lubricate. Align the end of the draw handles into the slots of the draw valves. Then slide the pivot pin through each handle. Snap the design caps over the bottom of the freezer door spouts. Slide 2 O-rings onto each end of the air tube. Then slide the O-ring into the groove of the air orifice. Do not lubricate. Check that the hole in the orifice is clean. Then install the orifice into the air tube end without the port opening. Assemble the remaining air tube and orifice in the same manner. Lay the air tube assemblies and hopper gasket in the bottom of the mix hopper prior to cleaning and sanitizing. Install the front drip tray and splash shield. Then slide the rear drip tray into the opening on the side panel. For sanitizing, you'll need a 2-gallon, 7.6-liter pail, brushes, and an approved cleaning sanitizing agent. These items are to be stored properly and used only for the freezer. Mix 2 gallons, 7.6 liters of warm water with 100 parts per million cleaning sanitizing agent according to manufacturer's specifications. The agent used here requires just a 1-step process. The agent used in your area may differ, requiring a 2-step process. 1-step cleaning, 1 step for sanitizing. Follow health codes in your area. Pour the entire amount of solution into one hopper, allowing it to flow into the cylinder. Then, thoroughly brush clean the hopper. Take care to brush clean the mix level sensing probe located on the rear wall of the hopper. Then, brush clean the mix inlet hole, the air tube assembly, and the hopper gasket. Now, place the power switch to the on position. Press the word wash to cause the solution in the cylinder to be agitated. Allow to agitate from a minimum of 2 minutes to a maximum of 5 minutes, as this may vary in your locale. With the pail beneath the draw spouts, raise the prime plug. When a steady stream of solution flows from the plug opening, pull down the draw valve handle. Then momentarily pull down the center draw handle. Draw off all the solution. When the flow stops, raise the draw handle and press wash to cancel operation. Repeat this cleaning sanitizing sequence for the second freezing cylinder in the exact same manner. Then, with sanitized hands, assemble the hopper gasket around the top edge of the mix hoppers. Place the air tube assemblies in the corner of each hopper. The freezer is now ready to be primed. To ensure your customers the best quality product, prime the machine as close as possible to the time when the first draw is needed. 30 minutes before the product is needed should be sufficient. With a pail beneath the draw spout, lower the draw handle, and with the prime plug in the up position, pour 2 gallons, 7.6 liters of fresh mix into the hopper, allowing it to force out any solution. When full-strength mix is flowing from the draw spout opening, raise the draw handle. When a steady stream of mix flows from the prime plug opening in the door bottom, push down the prime plug. Install the air tube end with the port opening into the mix inlet hole. Now press Auto. The Auto and Mix REF lights come on, indicating that the main refrigeration and mix refrigeration systems are operating. When the unit cycles off, the product is ready to be served. Under normal conditions, this length of time may take approximately 7 minutes. Repeat this procedure for the second freezing cylinder. Now place the sanitized mix hopper covers into position. You are now ready to begin drawing product. Start by placing the product on the rim of the cone, and with a circular motion, place the desired number of swirls atop the cone, while closing the handle to achieve the peak effect. At the end of each day, the freezer needs to be disassembled. The following items are needed: 2 pails, a stainless steel rerun can with lid, the necessary brushes, cleaner, sanitizer, towels, and a 3-compartment sink. To drain product from the freezing cylinder, press Auto and Mix REF. This cancels the beater motor and both main and auxiliary compressors. Remove the hopper covers, air tubes, and hopper gasket, and take to the sink for cleaning. With a sanitized pail beneath the draw spout, press Wash. Pull down the draw handle and drain the remaining product from the freezing cylinder and mix hopper. When all the product stops flowing, raise the draw handle and press Wash again. If local health codes permit, empty the rerun into the sanitized stainless steel rerun container. Cover and place in the cooler. Follow local health codes concerning rerun. Repeat this procedure for the second freezing cylinder. Rinsing the machine requires pouring 2 gallons, 7.6 liters of cool, clean water into the hopper. With the brushes, scrub the hopper, the inlet hole, and the level sensing probe. Place the pail beneath the draw spout. Raise the prime plug and press Wash. When a steady flow of rinse water flows from the plug opening, lower the draw handle, drain all the rinse water from the draw spout, then raise the draw handle and press Wash, canceling operation. Continue this rinsing procedure until the rinse water flows clear. Repeat this procedure for the second freezing cylinder. Prepare 2 gallons, 7.6 liters of cleaning sanitizing solution in warm water. Push down the prime plug and pour the solution into the mix hopper, allowing it to flow into the cylinder. Brush clean the hopper, the inlet hole, and the level sensing probe. Press Wash for agitating the solution in the cylinder. With an empty pail beneath the spout, raise the prime plug. With a steady stream of solution flowing from the prime plug opening, pull down the draw handle and draw off all the solution. When the solution stops flowing from the draw spout, press Wash to cancel operation. Repeat this same cleaning sanitizing procedure for the second freezing cylinder. With the power switch off and no panel lights lit, remove the hand screws. Remove the freezer door, the beaters and scraper blades,